So welcome, ladies and gentlemen, we're back today, and that's right, we're finally going to install Football Life 25. Alright, so this video today, we'll talk about it, what this entails, in case you're wondering, alright? Installing it live for you guys. I've downloaded all the parts, so we're going to do it live in case we have some problems, and we'll see what happens. And then we'll get into the game. We'll look at it, we'll see what teams are in there, a couple of players, and then we'll play a very, very kind of match just to get the flow and the flavor of the game itself. All right, the timestamps will be below as always. So if you just want to skip through and see the gameplay, then feel free to do that. The next career mode, by the way, should be out Sunday. I'm putting this out today, obviously on a Saturday. Tomorrow we'll have career mode. And also let me know who you would like to see in Football Life. All right, I would expect more people to watch this series than the FIFA one. But you never know, right? So, yeah, think about some teams. I'll probably want to try and maybe do La Liga, you know, something different. Anyway, first things first, let's talk about Football Life, what it is, in case you are wondering. It's pretty much PES 21, folks, right? But it's free to play and download on PC. That they've, you know, heavily modded it. The Smoky Patch team that have done an unbelievable job. You know, they've got all the Patreon stuff and all that as well. If you do want to support them, feel free. Because mods take forever. People don't realize this. Option files take forever. I mean, it's a grind. But, you know, people are keeping things alive. So anyway, the main changes are as follows. So they've updated the database, of course, to the new season. Updated the gameplay. Regarding the gameplay as well, I'm not going to be touching a whole lot of the gameplay. I just really want to play it. Some people have said it's quite difficult on Superstar. We're going to be playing, obviously, on the manual as usual. I think it will be fine. I'm not going to play around trying to find Gentleman's Mod and all that stuff because I've already got the career mode going and we're going to have this. I just want to get it going as fast as we can. Updated graphics, audio, visuals, and updated pre-installed add-ons. We'll talk about the add-ons afterwards. Remember, when you download this, you're not going to have a ton of mods. You're going to have to use them, which you can, which is the nice perks that you can use the older mods from, you know, Football Life 24. The database and graphics, they've updated the player stats, they've updated the squads, as we said. Team selection, new Master League managers. They fixed reset competitions in edit mode. Limited number of free agents, which will be better for Master League. They've added a second Bundesliga, which is nice. Now, there is a caveat to that, by the way, because it's a limited amount of teams, but they haven't removed leagues, which is the nice addition. Updated the graphics for the kits, boots, balls, etc. And of course, cider add-ons as well. All the database references can be found right here. If you do, you know, want to know what's going on. A lot of stuff. Well, we're not going to worry too much about that. So, the second division league in Germany. So modifying the league structure is challenging, right? Most of the league's format, like the Champions League, remains the same. So that's the only thing. We can't have the new format for the Europa League, the Champions League. It's just not feasible. We're going to have to still, which is fine because, you know what? Then we'll have EAFC with, you know, the new format, and then we've got Football Life with the old. You know, you mixed in the good with the bad. And honestly, some people mightn't like the new format. The only thing I'll say about the new format I like is you do play different teams. You know, I know home and away is always good fun, but just playing, I guess, 8 different teams in the league stage is something different. There's only 14 teams, right, out of 18 that are added in this league for stability reasons. You know, and I'm reading this as well because some people won't read this and they'll wonder why they get crashes. This league cannot be viewed in edit mode, but the teams in this league can be viewed or edited in edit mode, located in the classics and other categories. The first game of the season shows day 19 instead of 1, and competition server heavily customized based on the Gerlemp server. So that's pretty much what it's covering with the Bundesliga if you play in the second league. Regarding the gameplay itself, many accumulated updates to the GP since last version. The gameplay is made to compensate for the new Konami style of stats, higher stats for lower tier players. The gameplay is less automatic than PES. Interesting. Users can switch to manual controls. I mean, we'll be playing on that anyway, for total freedom, or switch to assisted for a more automated gameplay. Play some eFootball then. That's a funny face. The gameplay is tested for a long-term career mode. Try the difficulty that suits you best. The most difficulty level, Legend, can be unlocked after winning 5 games on the old Superstar. Users can switch to default PES 21 gameplay. I'll show you that as well if you would like. Or you can try out other gameplays from other sources. But you understand that? No. Make sure it's made for Football Life or PES 21. Now, regarding the faces as well, it does not include any real faces. You're going to have to download that pack separate. Apparently, they're working on a brand new one for the new season, but it isn't out yet. I have a humongous folder. What do you think I was going to say? Yeah, I've got a humongous size. It's getting all a little bit saucy here. I've got a humongous folder in size for yeah, the face add-on, so it's going to be a big one. Mega Face pack 24-25 is available here. Users already have it, you can use it, etc. Then they got the commentary as well. We don't care about that. We're not even going to bother with it. There's some new background tracks as well, and then it shows the installation. It's very, very simple, to say the least. So what you want to go ahead and do, right, download all of these links, okay? All of them. There'll be 11 of them. I use JDownloader because it was quicker. Put all the links in, does it for you. It took honestly like half an hour. It's not even that long. If you're having problems with the game title, by the way, if you're playing this in another language, you will need this file right here, one of these, to fix that. But that's only if you're not playing in English. Okay? And there we go. System specs and all that stuff. So that's pretty much the premise of Football Life 25. I've downloaded it. Now we're going to go install it and do the fun stuff. All right, folks. So once you have all the files downloaded, right, this is the phase pack, by the way. We'll get into that afterwards. I think this is from a long time ago. I'm going to install this anyway, and then when the new pack comes out, you know, we can overwrite, etc. So once you've got all the files, yeah, I've put it in a nice tidy place. 49.4 gig, as you can see. You'll have all these, right? 11 parts. So basically what you initially do is click on that using the likes of WinRAR, and you basically extract it, right? You can click here, you can do extract all, you can drag it and drop it, do whatever you need to do, but extracting it will just make it that much quicker, okay? So make sure it's extracted. Then you'll have a folder like this. Click on that folder. There is an installation folder as well, which will tell you, you know, how to install it, but you're not going to need any of that anyway, because I'll show you how to do it right now. So first things first, I'm going to run this in an admin. Don't know why, I just feel like doing it. So we're going to run this as admin, push this in the middle, and we're going to go through the steps. So click next again. Now, find out where you want to put this. I'm going to be putting this, I cleared up a lot of space because I did have just a complete load of nonsense on this file on this PC. So I have got, I'm going to put this in my E drive. And I'm going to go ahead and make a new folder. I'm just going to call it, obviously, Football Life 25. I don't know if it's going to make a folder within a folder. It might do. Oh, well. But there we go. Job done. But yeah, generally install this on an SSD because it's going to run better than a normal hard drive. Then you're going to go ahead and click Start. And that's it. Now you can sit here and watch the bar increase in size as it gets done. And then it's finished. So we'll let this do what it needs to do. Once it's done, I'll return and we'll go from there. Sounds good. Alright folks, so as you can see, all was done. There was a couple of times it was extracting some things, so I kind of moved the windows in there to see it was doing the magic. But that's pretty much it. Job done. Now, I don't have, other than Windows Defender, installed on this computer. So if you have anything else like WebRoot, Norton, or any of that McAfee nonsense, you're going to probably want to turn it off while it's installing, otherwise it might flag a couple of things. Windows Defender might do it as well, actually, when we do run this. So yeah, we're going to move over now to the folder itself. I'm going to shrink the screen. So now it's all done, let's move over to the Football Life folder. Okay, so here it is, Football Life 25 and all the folders that you should have. If yours does not look like this, then you've probably done something wrong. So yeah, you should have all these files. You should have the data with all that stuff in it. You've got your download folder with all that. This is where ultimately these would change to the face packs that you're going to add. Then we've got Cider. Now that's where all the magic happens, of course. Then you've got your content folder. There's going to be nothing really in the stadiums apart from the generic ones. We're going to move over the ridiculous amount that we do have. I do have a stadium tutorial. I know it's long. People saying the tutorial's not the best, but folks, it's not that simple to put stadiums in, and then you've got to add the stuff and, you know. But anyway, go and watch that if you like. But yeah, you've got all these, and this is what we're going to start adding afterwards. You've got your live CPK. There's absolutely nothing in there right now. So we've got no real, you know, Cider add-ons. And then you've got your usual modules and commons and scoreboards, the referee staff and everything. You don't need to worry about any of that. It's not really relevant at this current time. So what I'm going to go ahead and do now actually is the face, just do the faces actually. We're going to move those over so at least the players look the part. Otherwise it would be a bit of a nightmare. So I need to go ahead and find out where on earth I've put those. Let's open this in a new window here. JDownloader and faces. So this is where they all are, right? There's a lot of them. There is a lot of them. So you've got assets, module, character, face, parts. Now this isn't the way that you would do this through, as I just showed you, like right here. When you go to data, not data, download. Like their actual face pack from Football Life, I believe, overwrites these files. Not quite sure now. Can't remember, but we're not going to worry about that right now anyway. We're just going to go ahead and whack the other faces in. So what we will do, we'll go back to the faces here. We'll go to live CPK, and pretty much I'm just going to name this as faces. So this is what, if you want to do this, it's optional. I'm just doing this to show you, right? So you've got the faces there, and then what you would do is you take this and you basically just copy and paste this over, or you drag and drop, whatever works for you. I'm going to copy and paste, and it's going to be a decent size it's going to be a decent size. It's going to be a decent file size in size. All right, I don't know how many gigs it's going to be. 30 odd gig this file is. So yeah, good amount of faces. So anyway, I'm going to let this do the magic. Bosh. And then I'll be right back. I probably should have done this earlier. It's going to take 15 minutes. Cool, blimey. Let's go make a coffee then. I'll see you in a minute or in 15 minutes once this is done. And then I'll be right back. Alright folks, so it took a bit of time to be honest. I don't even know if this is the right folder I'm putting in, but we're just going to do it because it will still work anyway. So right, we've got assets, model, character, there's all your faces. There's the absolute bucket load of them in there as well, right? And then you've got the parts as well, naked. It's all getting a little bit sexual in this video, I don't know why. But yeah, we're not going to worry about that. Now, just to give you guys a reference, right? This basically right here, this is from Football Life 24, okay? So you could ultimately take, this is all the mods I had in my game, and you could put those in. Some of them might work, some of them might not. I don't really know how the coding is. It's probably pretty much the same, but like we had the realistic kind of gameplay there, and all that stuff as well. I'm not going to do that right now because we'll be here all day, but what I am going to do is very quickly just add what I did with the faces into Cider so they actually show up. So let me very quickly show you how to do that. I mean, this is just really to install the game and get it going, right? If you want separate videos for other mods, I plan on doing that down the road as well. But for the sake of time, we'll do that very quickly. So let's open up Cider. Okay, so this right here on the right, this Football Life 24. As you can tell, there's a lot more stuff in it. This on the left-hand side right here is Football Life 25. So pretty much what we're going to be doing now is just copying over the faces folder, which I have right here. Remember, name it exactly the same. If you put a capital F, put a capital F. If you put lowercase, put lowercase. And I'm pretty much just going to whack that underneath right here on the left-hand side of Cider F Football Life 25, okay? And then you've got all the other stuff as well. As I said, we're not going to worry about all this, but this is like dynamic difficulty, Derby stuff, sound servers there, intro server. We've got the health arrows and stuff there. But ultimately, that's all you're doing, mixing and matching. If you've installed Football Life 24, it's pretty much the same as 25. You're just copying and pasting things over, okay? Once you've done that, and that's all we're going to do for this one, because I just want the faces and nothing else, we're going to go ahead and save. Now, it might work, it might not. Sometimes it won't let you save in a certain directory, so make sure you don't have that problem. Or if you do, then save it on the desktop and then drag it over. It's a bit more of a pain, but it's fine. So we're going to close those up. We're going to go back over here just to show you that it has worked. We're still in Football Life 25. We're going to open up Cider. And as you can see right there, we have the faces folder. That should work. That's it. Job done. So now we're going to go ahead and play the game, the fun part. So I'm going to whack my controller in, and when you open this up, well, it is going to ask you, by the way, before we do that, right, if you want to do this, open up the switcher, and this is where you guys will be able to change the gameplay. So if you want Football Life 25, leave it alone. If you want standard, you can pick that one, classics as well, but we're going to do just the regular. Then you just go through and you click next, make sure you pick the folder where you saved it at, and then do it. Press start, and it will do the gameplay. Obviously, we're not going to worry about it because we're using the standard Football Life 25 gameplay, but that is pretty much it. Yes, we cancelled it. All right, so just go ahead, click it, run it. I'm going to plug my trusty controller in. Otherwise, it won't work. Now, I normally do open up DualShock 4 or DS for Windows is what I would use when it comes to the controllers. I mean, EA FC just works, but there it is. It's running in the background. So let's go ahead and start this bad boy up just to show you it works. And then I will see you in the game because I've got to change the, I've got to change some stuff. But yeah, it's booting up now. So we're going to click allow. And you can see Smoky Patch. All right, I'll see you in a sec. I'm going to make sure this looks nice and I'll be right back. All right, folks, so here we are. As you can see, Football Life, new season 24-25. Let's go ahead and click X, and we're going to pick English. I actually forgot to change the audio. Hang on a minute. It's all coming out the wrong ear hole. So we want to pick the right one. Someone always says, why do I make weird faces? I don't know. I just do. All right, that'll do. Okay, so perfect. So we're going to go ahead, obviously use alternation. Actually, no. Forgot I was playing PES there for a minute and not eFootball, FC 25. Custom. I like to do that as run. Yep, that looks good to me. Okay. Perfect. So we're going to go to edit mode, right? We're just going to run through this, give you guys a bit of an overview of what Football Life 25 is about. Then we'll head into some actual gameplay very, very quickly just to test it out. I'm going to be so rusty. It's going to be hilarious. I've got some music happening here. I'm going to go ahead and turn this off. Just because I don't need it. We don't need the commentary volume. We don't need any of that stuff. Menu is a bit annoying sometimes. Okay. So there we go. But yeah, it's the same menus as you guys always know from, you know, the old days of PES when it was around. So we're going to go to edit mode. Fur in the face. And here we are. So we go to teams. And as you can see, we've got all the leagues, the Premier Leagues right there. So we've got Arsenal. For instance, Ricardo. That's my name. It is actually. My full name is Ricardo. Calafiore is there. And then you got Aston Villa, Bournemouth, Brentford. We'll take a look at some of the players. Remember, the faces are probably going to be outdated, so don't take too notice of that. We've got the likes of Ipswich is in there, Liverpool. As you can see, the names have all been put down to lowercase. If you played the original PES, Konami have an obsession with uppercase. And there, of course, is Man United. I've got to have a look at... I was going to look at the faces for Man United. We'll do that in a minute. Newcastle, Nottingham Forest, Southampton, Tottenham, West Ham, and, of course, Wolves. The Championship, all the teams are in there. I'm not going to go through all these all day, but just to show you that it has been installed correctly. League 2, Serie A, looking the part. Quite like the graphics on the back. They did a good job with the background graphics. Ricky AKA 1919. You got the Eredivisie. That is the team. Someone said my Ten Hag accent's cringy. Yes, it is very cringy, but I do it because of the team. It's for a bit of fun. Don't take everything I do personally. And if you want to go on cringe, head on TikTok. Then we've got the other leagues as well. The Russian as well, of course. Scottish Premiership, if you like that. That's been updated. Kilmarnock. That's a good, interesting logo. Crest. Dundee, Motherwell. Ooh, hey, from Scotland, you wee bastard. Huh? Then you've got La Liga, Barcelona. We'll probably do a Barcelona Real Madrid match here very quickly, just for a bit of fun. Of course, Kylian Mbappe is in the lineup. Osasuna, Sevilla, Villarreal, and co. La Liga 2 is in there. So yeah, you can have a really good full-fledged Master League if you are on PC. Unfortunately, this is just not doable on consoles. You know, updating all these teams, it's just too much work, you know, for the minority of people that are playing it now. Then you've got the Turkish stuff as well there. Bundesliga. Looking tasty. And then you've got the other teams as well. So you've got Basel, Lugano, Sheriff, FCSB. That's who Man United are playing next, isn't it? Boda, one of them. So yeah, there's a good selection in this game. Yeah, quite a few of them. Where is the second... where did they say the second league was? The Bundesliga for the 2 ones. Did I miss it? Oh, it's not in edit mode, is it? It's in, like, classics or something. I don't know. Anyway, there's all these as well, which is interesting. The Rainmakers Classic. Johnny Heitinger's in there. Bobby Charlton. Andrea Pirlo. Dida. You've got the Screen Beam Classics. That's quite funny. So they've added these in here as well for a bit of fun. Wow, look at that team. Philip Lahm. Zoff. Chiellini. Hullet. Bale. Ronaldinho. Maradona. David Seaman is there as well. Oh, here they are. So yeah, this is, I think, the second teams. So there you go. So yeah, there's a lot of content, folks. A lot of content. All right, folks. So, faces. I did it all wrong, didn't I? I forgot to start Cider. I literally went in here and I looked at the faces and I was like, that looks like Mr. Bean. Didn't get anything like the players. So yeah, make sure you run Cider. Otherwise, nothing's going to work. The reason you know that, press spacebar right there. See it? And then the modules start to pop up. That's how you know you've got Cider working. God, I had a brain fart. It's so long since I played this. Anyway, as you can see, the likes of Unana's there. Bayern Deer. I mean, Heaton, he's not really been added yet. But you've got Delict's face. Like, some of these are going to be old. Some are newer. I mean, Yodo looks hilarious. He needs a face update. But just to show you that it does work, right? Lindelof. I think I pulled these from my old playthrough. So, you know, Luke Shaw looks pretty good. Malacia, interesting. He's not terrible, but could do with an update there. Dallo, Mazzari, that's respectable. Ugarte, yeah, he looks pretty good. You got Casemiro, Collier. We need some faces. Mainu, not terrible. Probably needs a little bit of a hair update. But yeah, like I said, some of these are really old. Ericsson actually probably looks one of the best. Daniel Gore, yeah, he needs to be done as well. There's Bruno, Mason, Marcus, not too shabby. You can see he's got the tattoos as well on the arms. Alejandro Garnacho, Mr. Spinaroonie. I mean, what's going on with, I mean, Ahmad looks nothing like him. We need to get one for him. Yeah, but what is going on with Ahmad? You know, Ten Hag's lost the plot. Let's bench, you know, Ahmad and play Mazzari in his kind of position that he played at Sunderland, and then not even bring him on and bring Anthony on instead. He's going to leave, folks, I'm telling you. He's got the old shorts tucked in. So yeah, anyway, that just shows you, folks, the faces are there, but we're going to have to obviously go in and get a proper face pack afterwards, because a lot of these aren't done. But they are working on a new one, apparently. It's going to be like 60-odd gig in size, so it's going to be a whopper. But for the most part, yeah, let's go to, I don't know, La Liga. Let's have a look at Real Madrid. See what's going on with them. Courtois in goal. And you can see the kits, of course, being updated as well. Militao. Nice hair. Rudiger. Guy's a beast. You got David Alaba, Vallejo, Mendy. Go down to the likes of Camavinga. Luca. Obviously, you got, he looks like a ghost. Jude Bellingham, looking the part. Diaz, Vinicius. So, yeah. They look good enough for the time being. And there's Kylian Mbappe. Alright, so as you can see, they all work. It's all dandy. It's all there. So we're going to go ahead now and play a quick match. Alright, so I'm probably going to pick Real Madrid, Barcelona. Play a couple of minutes, test it out. And I'll see you in the match. So, here we are, folks. La Liga. And the Spotify Camp Nou. I've decided to do a nighttime fixture. It looks a bit too bright. I need to change probably some settings because I honestly haven't played Football Life in a long time. But you don't get bored of listening to that. Beautiful. So anyway, we'll have a look at the introduction just to show you what it's all about. We'll do just a quick test out the gameplay. We are playing on the Football Life version of gameplay. And I don't really want to change too much. I just want to play the game, to be honest, and see how things pan out. But let me know in the comments below if you are going to watch the series, by the way. Like, if you're going to watch it, then leave a comment. If you're not, don't worry about it. But what team would you like me to play with? You know, I do think La Liga could be a bit of fun. Different to the Premier League, of course. And we've done so much of the Premier League over the years. So anyway, there's a look at Barcelona. Obviously, Rafinha had a ridiculous game against Bayern Munich. That guy, the hat-trick he scored was probably one of the best around. And there's obviously a look at Real Madrid. Kylian Mbappe needs to do a little bit more. Mbappe, I feel. I mean, Vinicius has been obviously rock solid. But there he is. And what's up with his eyes? Yeah, there might be a few things that need to be ironed out. But ultimately, here we are. Football Life 25 gets underway. So let's test this out. This is probably going to be quite quick, considering I'm not used to... Well, I've slowed things right down on FC 25. So it's going to be interesting to see how this plays out. But I do think two different series. I know they're going to take a bit of time for me to do both of them, but... Two different games, completely different in every aspect. You know, all walks of life, really, for everyone. So, anyway, let's see how we play here with Mendy. My bearings might be a little bit off, but I should remember how to play football, right? Chouameni. Modric. We'll put Modric in the team. The only issue is I'm going to be pressing R1 and L1, or at least R1, to tell players to come to the ball. Now, of course, you can make them make runs on this game, unlike eFootball. That's a good bit of play. Well done. Right, let's get that out wide. 1-2's on it. Rodrigo. Dink it over the top, looking for Kylian Mbappe. Well, he's already inside. It's a goal. We took a little bit too long. Let's let that roll out for a goal kick. Not quite sure what the Barcelona back line was doing. Got the wrong side of him. Yeah, he tried to, I don't know what he was trying to do, mug him off, but good bit of goalkeeping in the end. Love the transitions. Corner time. Modric. It's a looper. It's towards Jude Bellingham. Here we go. Carvajal. Oh, he's gone for a specialty. And away we go. I'm expecting a lot more goals, to be fair, in these matches. And here is a chance. Here is a chance. So he could be conceding one already. And he fluffed his lines. Yamal. Lavine Yamal. Yeah, good little player, isn't he? A real talent. But yeah, just fell on his bum here. Slipped all over the shop. They smack that ball away. Vinicius tries to get up. That's a good-looking pass as well. I'm going to bring the goalie out, because why not? Good challenge by Rudiger. Already 15 minutes in here. Already getting some chances here. Lively affair. Poke it up the line. Rudiger. Well, don't know where he's going. He's off. Junior. Here we go. Here we go. Have a bender. Start again. Mendy. Jude. Hey, Jude. Where you going? Mendy again. That's all right. We keep a bit of possession here. Luka Modric. Djouameni. Let's get out the line here to Carvajal. Now let's whip in a right whipper. Near post. Kylian Mbappe. Wow, that's ridiculous. You having a laugh? I've never scored a goal like that in my life. On the chest. Well, I'll tell you what. I wasn't expecting the first match and Kylian Mbappe pulls off a Rivaldo-type finish from back in the 90s. Look at this. Chest. Bang. Woo, woo, woo. Well, there you go. It's doable. And we're on Superstar, of course, not Legendary. But yeah, lovely ball off the chest. Ridiculous goal. How about that? Well, that's because we were talking about Kylian before the match, saying he's not doing enough. He said, well, how about that then? Put that one on your fridge. Lovely goal. All right, here we go. I need to put the names above the players' heads for Barcelona, actually, but I haven't. Oh, come on. I've got to remember those little stumbling animations. You do miss them. They still crap me up. They're still in eFootball, so it's not like Konami ever bothered fixing them. Modric. Oh, let's get that one out wide here. Militao. That's not a good pass, but we'll get it back again. Go all the way back to Courtois. Where are we going here? Let's get it out wide. Rudiger. Up the line. Mendy. We'll take that. That's a booking, ref. It's filth. We'll have to get some new faces in there for the refs as well, so we don't always have Thomas Muller as the referee. Yeah, there's no doubt that was a little bit naughty. Yes, you keep telling me how to play the game. I know how to play it. It may have been a long time, but I know how to do it. Carvajal just about got there. Starts again. Barcelona playing quite narrow here. Bellingham, Rudiger, big touch. Oh, you've made a right Mickey Mouse of that one, and that's a lovely inviting ball. And this could be the finish, but Militao did exceptionally well. And now we can try and bring it away, but not with a ball like that. Militao clears it away again. Bellingham with the flicker. Well, that was actually meant to be to Vinicius, but he ran off. Another chance to play it one through the mixer, and Mendy's there. I'm not going to take any gambles here. Launch it away. Vinicius. Unlucky. Frankie. Frank. Probably should turn off the name bar, shouldn't I? We'll do that the next time the ball goes off. Modric. We've got a chance here. Kylian Mbappe once again. See, this is what he will do, because the guy's got pacey. Drill it in, and we'll take the corner. All right, we've removed that one. We're going to absolutely whale this in with Modric. Near post. Kylian's there again! I love those goalkeeping animations. I mean, look, now they're becoming historic, you know. They've been in these games so long, the old trampoline bouncers. I actually ended up buying, you know, a picture of one of the goalkeepers off Etsy. Bit of memorabilia. All right, Mendy. That's a poor pass. Now, of course, when you're playing Master Leagues, it's going to be a little bit different, right? The gameplay and exhibition is generally different to Master League. Master League's normally harder, if I'm going to be honest with you. Nice little play there, because he let the ball run past him. But yeah, the finish always rising. Yeah, not today, Rafinha. And there's your pass completion. 84% to 82. It's pretty even. Christensen. Young starts again. Arejo. Final minute to play here of this half. But yeah, just wanted to show you guys some gameplay. Some action. And yeah, as I said, let me know what teams you got. How's that a foul, ref? Let me know what teams you want to see. What teams you'd be intrigued to see. The arms. Always the arms. We're back with the arms flailing. Press try. Right, we won't move the goalie, but we'll just press triangle as soon as he shoots this. Bang. There we go. We'll take that. That's out for a corner. We managed to get it, well, nowhere. Didn't even beat the wall. A chance for Pedri. Final chance of this half. Fired high towards the back stick. Mendy gets it away. Watch for the volley. Just get that one out. All right, so the referee blows. We've had a ridiculous goal. I mean, I'm not going to lie, this season I've scored a bicycle with Højlund on FC 25. We scored, I mean, you wouldn't call it a bicycle. That was a scissor kick. Chest, bosh. But yeah, 3 attempts to 5. Let's just crack on into the second half here. And away we go. Let's see if we can get another goal. I mean, personally for me, I'm not that fast on who we do it with. You know, if we wanted to do it with a lower team and try and build them up, that's an option as well. If we wanted to just do a more powerhouse team and see how things go, then that's an option as well. I mean, technically, we're doing it with a lower team in the FC 25 with Man United. Here. They play like one. Ref! Says no, play on. All squared inside here. Pedri. Can he get it out wide? Rafinha now. Does fire one high. Rudiger's there. I can get this away here. Here we go. Rodrigo, should I say. He's got the roller. Put that one through. There it is. No, Kylian Mbappe's offside. Yeah, you ran off, mate. I want you to come to the ball. Give me an option. To the feet. A 1-2. Have a shot. So an early change. Ferran Torres coming on. Rafinha's off. He's had enough of him. To Stegen. He's going to launch this one clear. Mbappe. It's back to Vinicius. Now he's away again. Use the legs. What else are you going to use? Cut it back. Okay, Kylian, you're just going to stay with me then. Bellingham. They're a little bit naughty, aren't they? A little bit cynical. I mean, I'm liking the fact that there's some fouls here. I'm not going to lie. I mean, it is an El Clasico, so that's probably why they're a little bit more feisty. In fact, yes, that's definitely why. But yeah, a little touch away. And he's on the deck. And now we've got a chance for the free kick. Do we go for Luka Modric? I guess we do. I mean, oh my word. I wasn't expecting the power bar to go zoom like a GTR. 0 to 60. Just went flying over the bar. Here is Arejo again to Baldy. Pedri to Ferran Torres. And ultimately, look, the playthrough that I'm going to do, we want some goals. You know, I like to keep it realistic, of course, but it's got to have some goals in it, and drama. Otherwise, it gets a little bit stale. All right, let's work this round. ChanneI there, sitting between the back line. Militao. That's fine. Just keep knocking it about. Go. Through the hole. There it is. Mendy. Bellingham. Poke it. There we go. Lay that one off. Nicely done. Vinicius back inside. There's an overlapping run here. Rodrigo doing the roundabout. Starts again. Play that one square. Vinicius has dropped into the hole. Well, that's all right. The movement's good. Keep it going. Back inside. Vinicius again. And Barcelona said enough is enough of this. We're going to stop you playing. That's a lovely switch pass to find Ferran Torres. They're not going to happen against Militao. Solid as a rock. And he's still on the deck. Modric. Carvajal. Double touch. Slow touch. Up the line. He's going to get there. He is. He's on. Keep the flag down. You didn't need to do that. We didn't need to see the stretch move. As Christensen starts again. 20 minutes to play. But yeah, I just wanted to show a match, and I thought, you know what? An El Clasico might be a bit of fun. You know, we've had a belter of a goal. So at least we got that. But yeah, it feels like Football Life 24, you know. And the beautiful thing about these games, of course, is you can customize it to your liking. I mean, how many mods do you want to add? Do you want to tweak the gameplay? That's also an option. There's a chance for Yamal. Loops over the bar. Courtois having a go at the defenders. Not good enough. So yeah, if you don't like this gameplay mod, well, we can either play on the default or head over to like EvoWeb and download a fresh one. So Cedric's come on for Lewandowski. We guess we could make a change, right? Possibly. There's Ferran Torres. Baldy. Pedri again. Splitting it through the middle. Looking for the 1-2s. He does get it back. Good play this from Barca. The defending was exceptional. And Modric with a cheeky ball over the top. Vinicius gives it back to Mendy. All right, look at Bellingham here. Junior, you keep going. Although we are going to line up an absolute power driver. And that's our ball, ref. All right, let's make a few changes for the last 8 minutes. So a couple of changes made. They've got to update the substitutes, actually. That hasn't been done. There's only 3 substitutes. So yeah, they need to fix that. Up that to the magic 5. Because I was going to bring Endrick on. But we really made just sort of some defensive changes here. Mendy coming off, Alaba coming on. Oh, could have a chance here. Should be able to cover just in time. Ball's floated over towards the back post. Good bit of defending. Camavinga have that back again. And that's going to have too much on it. Rusty pass there. I thought there might be more goals in this game after that first goal, but maybe not. Well, here's a chance. The ball is fired in. That'll be all day for Courtois. Does win the punch. Chouamani. Camavinga. Here we go now. Vinicius. He ain't stopping. He ain't stopping. Lovely. That was the finish. Oh, nice little run from the Brazilian. Into the arms of ter Stegen. And it looks like that is pretty much going to be all she wrote for this match. Unless Barcelona can steal one late here. Torres. Looking to play it through, but tidy as you like at the back. And the referee blows for full tank. Ravager can't believe it. Oh. And there we have it. Well, we saw a lovely goal. I mean, that was a phenomenal finish from Kylian Mbappe. We'll take a look at it on the replay. But yeah, let me know your thoughts below. Once again, keep mentioning it regarding the next team you guys want to see me playing with. Okay? And then we can go from there. But here was the finish from Kylian Mbappe, whipped in by Carvajal on the chest. I mean, that was just... Whew. He didn't hesitate as well. As soon as he hit it on the chest, he went for it. No doubt about it. Look at this. Very fluid. Bang. Bang. That's some height. That's some elevation. And that's a fantastic goal. All right, folks. Well, we'll be back very shortly. Tomorrow, we should be back. There it is. 4 attempts to 8. But we should be back with FC 25, and then yeah, we'll start a series. I'm not sure when we'll crank this up. Probably next week after. We'll figure it out. But yeah, it will be coming. So hope you guys did enjoy it. Until next time, subscribe for more and take care.